Hello world, my name is Timster, and welcome to Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. Now this is a game I've been wanting to play since I started making my YouTube channel. In fact, it was Digimon World 2, FF10, and Kingdom Hearts that I've always wanted to start. Now, the only thing is, the version I'm playing right here is the original Japanese Final Mix version, but it comes with an English patch. Now, the thing that I'm really worried about is there's some speculation that during some parts in the story or in the gameplay, it might freeze up, glitch out, or just teleport us to somewhere we shouldn't be that early in the game. And when that happens, I'll have to switch over to another disc. So I'm hoping that doesn't happen, and if it does, I hope it doesn't cut into our recording too much. And the other thing I wanted to say is, while I know Kingdom Hearts Final Mix is on the PS3 and the PS4, I do not have the proper capture card to play it on my consoles. Or at least not on PS3 or PS4. I found a way to play it on the PS2, and as you might be able to tell just by reading or attempting to read New Game or Load Game, it might be a little bit pixelated. The graphics I don't think are nearly as good as they should be, and I'm still messing with the settings to try to get them just right. They're not going to look like HD graphics like the new versions do, but they're going to look okay enough so you can see like what's going on as clear as possible. With that out of the way, and without further ado, let's jump right in. Let's see. I don't really want to start off with beginner, and I'm not going to do proud. I think Final Mix, just the standard version, I think that'll be good. Manually, we'll do auto. The settings after the difficulty settings should be automatically chosen, or not automatically chosen, but can be fixed later on as we're playing, so I'm not going to mess with them too much. I'll turn off the vibration, stereo, and yes, we shall proceed. And as the opening cutscene starts, I will shut right the hell up. Here we go.
I've been having these weird thoughts lately. Like, is any of this for real? Or not?
Now, as this silent cutscene plays out, I will apologize for any, I guess, abnormalities, glitches, graphical or otherwise, and any pixelation. I'm still trying to get the settings just right, and technology just doesn't like to cooperate with me. And now step forward. Can you do it? Yes, but I just gotta make sure my joysticks are calibrated. Now, the only problem I seem to be having is, I don't know if I can show it off, but this is me with my analog stick going forward, like, all the way forward. This is me running around in a circle, and yeah, you might have just saw there, he sort of seems to be right here. This is me going diagonally left, like, upper left. I'm holding the analog stick as hard as I can in that direction, and Sora is just walking, not even running. So that might be a little bit of a problem. I'm not entirely sure just yet, though, but we'll see. Power sleeps within you. If you give it form, it will give you strength. Choose well. Funny thing about that voice is I always thought that was either Mickey, but then later on after Birth by Sleep, maybe it could be Ven? Or it could be someone else entirely, or just a random voice talking to Sora. Okay, so here we're going to choose our weapons, and I haven't decided which one. I think what I want to do is choose the shield. Reason being, I can get guard very easily. Jump on, there you go. But yeah, if you start off choosing the shield, one of the first abilities, if not the first ability you'll learn is guard. And that's pretty good to have early on, I think. Your path is set. Now, what will you give up in exchange? Now, here's the other tricky thing. Choosing your weapon is no problem. Choosing the weapon to sacrifice is, because I think if we choose the sword, we lose strength. If we choose the staff, we lose magic. But there's a good combination I want that allows us to have decent strength, decent magic, and well-balanced AP. That's what we're looking for the most. So I'm just going to take a quick minute and actually look at my old strategy guide for the original Kingdom Hearts, just to make sure I know what I'm doing. Okay, so it looks like if we're definitely going to stick with the shield, we're going to give up the sword. By doing that, we lose 1 point of strength. However, that 1 point will go to our AP, giving us 3. Make sure I'm reading that right. Looks like it. So let's jump on the... There you go. The power of the warrior, invincible courage, a shield of terrible destruction. You give up this power? Yes. You've chosen the power of the guardian. You've given up the power of the warrior. Is this the form you choose? Yes. Now, something else I was actually hoping to do was, I was hoping to use cheats to give me all of Sora's weapons right from the start, and choose the Dream Sword throughout the entire playthrough. Now, the reason I'm going to use it, or I wanted to use it for the whole playthrough, is I did this on the PS2 like a couple years ago, and when I chose the Dream Sword, I was stuck with it because the game acknowledged that that's the starting weapon Sora would choose, and at that point, when he has the Dream Sword, he shouldn't be able to choose any other weapon because there are no other weapons to choose from. So I got stuck with the Dream Sword the entire playthrough. I was going to do something like that, but I can't really get the cheats to work, so it is what it is. Alright, you've got it. Yeah, I got my shield. Use this power to protect yourself and others. And it's just telling us about the HP and MP meters. Basically, if MP runs out, I can't use magic or special abilities. HP runs out, it's game over. Similar to Final Fantasy and how we played it like that. And here's our first battle! Oh crap, that's what I get for being distracted. Nice. Damn shadows. And yeah, you gain experience by defeating enemies, blah blah blah. Okay, that's really gonna bother me. Why is my analog stick, like, not working as well as it should? Yeah, it's basically saying that enemies will drop different items. Green balls are for health, clear balls are for MP, and stuff like that. You'll see as we play along. Generally, you'll automatically target the nearest enemy, but you can lock onto a specific target by pressing R1. Yeah, it's basically telling us we can lock onto enemies. And we don't even need it, really. Oh, crap. Oh, damn it. Yeah, it's hard to make commentary when I'm actually, like, in combat like this. I'm not used to it. And that takes down all the shadows. The creatures we're fighting are known as Heartless. Those tiny ones we've been fighting are a specific species of Heartless called Shadows. They're like the basic form of Heartless you'll encounter. And we wake up on another platform, which is another Disney princess. Now there is a reason behind all these platforms, which the story will actually get us into more later. If I don't die from that terrible analog stick, I don't know what will kill me. Field icon, basically saying that we can interact with, why is that weird? Yeah, we can interact with, pretty much a multitude of different things while we're on the field. And there's our first chest. Let's open it up. And the question mark, yeah. Basically, when there's a question mark above Sora's head, that means we can interact with someone. Or something. So let's open it. Nothing! You get nothing! You lose! Good day, sir! You can also push large crates. Okay. Sora, push. There you go. You can also smash them. And that got us a potion. We can use those at any time during combat or within the item menu. Yep, we can lock onto a multitude of different things, and by pressing L2 between targets, we can switch between targets. Smash that barrel. And doing that solidified the door. Don't ask why, it just does. But yeah, as I said, forgive any graphical issues or glitches or anything like that. I don't know what it is. It might be the English patch. It might not be. It's just not going to be a perfect run, unfortunately. Hold on. The door won't open just yet. First, tell me more about yourself. And if we press the select button, we can go into first-person view and see the world around us. And there's two familiar faces right here. Titus and Waka. Yeah, that's actually them in child form. This game came out not long after Final Fantasy X. Now, the reason why we're here is we can talk to Titus, Waka, and Sylphie, the other girl from Final Fantasy VIII. And talking to them will have them ask us questions, and we have to answer accordingly. But the cool thing about this is talking to them and answering a specific way will determine how we level up in the game. So if we talk to Titus, I forgot the actual selection, but if you choose the first answer for all of them, you'll level up fast in the beginning, but it'll slow down as you progress. Now, if you do something different and answer them in a specific order, it'll either be level up fast in the beginning and slow down at the end, level up in a more, I guess, slower pace, but slow and steady pace from beginning to end. That'll be the middle path. And the last one is you start off slow, but when you reach 45, you start leveling up faster and faster. I want to go that route, so we will be right back when I figure out exactly what I should tell them. So it looks like the way you level up is kind of in order. Choose the top options, level up fast. Middle options, level up steadily. Last options, you start off slow. We'll go slow. What are you so afraid of? Being indecisive? Is that really so scary? It can be. What about you, Waka? What do you want out of life? To be strong. To be strong, huh? And Selfie? What's most important to you? My prized possessions. It's actually not. Like, these questions do not reflect me as a person. Or rather, these answers don't reflect me, but... You know, just to play the way I want to, we're going to go like this. Now, a lot of players will tell you... yeah, sounds good. They'll tell you to select the first options, no matter what, so you start off fast and end slow. I would agree with them. But for the purposes of this playthrough, what I want to do is try to start slow and go fast, because I've never done it like that before. And it might actually be cool to have a bit of a handicap for me. Not saying I'm like the best at this game, but it's more like it'll be an additional challenge for me. I want to see how exactly this will play out, especially since we chose a shield. Now, normally, to give me the advantage in everything, I would start off with the staff just to get more MP and abuse the crap out of special abilities. But I decided to go with the shield just because I like guard. And you get more items, and I believe more equipment slots later on. But for now, let's take out these Shadow Heartless, because they are going to be a nuisance. Yeah, they're a nuisance right now. The shield has no range, so they're going to be deflecting me left and right as much as they can. And I won't be able to, like, strike them back all at once. The sword is better with that, but we're not using the sword right away. Dark Shadow, get back here! There we go, one left. Nailed it. Now the cool thing is, if I'm lucky, I won't really need to use the analog stick all that much. Or at least not in the direction the game wants me to go in. Unfortunately, that's not what happened. I'll have to figure out what's causing that issue. Anyway, here's a save spot. It's basically the exact same as Final Fantasy X. You touch it, you save, it restores your MP and HP, and all that good stuff. Oh, but what's this? And it looks like possibly a stairway to heaven? Let's go ahead and save the game. And as you saw there, I don't know if I can go... Yeah, there we go. There's save, party, and main menu. There's nothing to really do about the main menu, except it'll bring up our actual pause menu, which we can do by pressing start. We don't have a party, so all we can do is save. And we'll save to a new file. And there we are, Awakening Standard. There's not much we can do, so let's just go up this newly made road. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is use the L2 and R2 to change the camera direction and hope that works out for the best for me. Also, funny thing, me and my sister always wondered what would happen if we turned around and went back and said, forget going up to the next platform. Well, yeah, the platform disappears, so as soon as you take one step on here, there's no going back. All you can do now is just keep going forward. Keep pressing on. The closer you get to the light, the greater your shadow becomes. That's a huge shadow! Actually, that's not even a shadow. But don't be afraid. And don't forget. Yeah, this is a new species of Heartless, Dark Side. It's basically an evolution to the Shadows we fought earlier. Like a bigger, stronger, more powerful evolution. As you can see from the amount of HP he took away from me. Now, let's try not to attack his arm, because what we want to do is attack his head, but I couldn't do it. Oh, maybe I can still get... Nope. Yeah, I couldn't do it. Normally I'm better at that, but I'm just out of practice. All you really want to do is just keep attacking the hand, and if you can't seem to do that for one reason or another, just go for the Heartless or the Shadows, and just attack them for HP orbs. Or on a rare occasion, you know, items or potions. But try your best to focus on the hand. He'll go down pretty easy. In fact, if I remember right, there's no way you can lose this battle. If you die, the story continues. If you win and successfully beat him, you do get some experience, so it's pretty much... It's basically suggested you should try to beat him. Now, the reason we want to go for the head is because it'll do more damage, and for some reason it's not letting me actually get up here. There we go. Every 3 swings you get 2 tech points, which adds to your experience and brings you closer to leveling up. Basically, tech points are pretty good. They're better than experience, but they don't come around nearly often enough. Only when you do something not really special, but just something intelligent. Oh. And that was different. Darkseid was going to launch an attack, but he didn't. What the hell? Part of my French, but that sounded a little different. Yeah, this guy should be going down... See, there's another tech point. He should be going down pretty soon. Keyword should be. If we can get his head again, that'd be great. He's gonna punch the ground. Yeah, whenever he does that, you basically just want to jump. There we go. Not only did we beat him, but we got a level up for it. And for now, just keep smashing his head. Oh wait, we didn't beat him. We just got enough tech points to level up. My mistake. But now we finally beat him. Oh, that was weird. But don't be afraid. You hold the mightiest weapon of all. So don't forget. You are the one who will open the door. God, I love how enigmatic that is. That's why I love Kingdom Hearts. There's so much mystery to it. And despite the fact there's so many games out for it, it's just so amazing. But I'll shut up now and let the cutscenes play out.
Whoa! Give me a break, Kyrie.
Sorry, you lazy bum. I knew that I'd find you snoozing down here.
No, this huge black thing swallowed me up. I couldn't breathe, I couldn't... Ow!
Are you still dreaming?
It wasn't a dream. Or was it? I don't know. What was that place? So bizarre.
Yeah, sure.
Say, Kyrie, what was your hometown like? You know, where you grew up?
I've told you before. I don't remember.
Nothing at all?
Nothing.
You ever want to go back?
Well, I'm happy here.
Really?
But you know, I wouldn't mind going to see it.
I'd like to see it too. Along with any other worlds out there. I want to see them all.
So what are we waiting for?
Hey! Aren't you guys forgetting about me? So, I guess I'm the only one working on the raft. And you're just as lazy as he is.
So you know this. Okay, we'll finish it together. I'll race you.
Huh?
What? Are you kidding?
Ready? Go!
Another thing me and my sister would joke around about, like when it said Kingdom Hearts and Destiny Islands, we're like, wait, that was just the introduction? And yeah, in case you didn't notice, some of the subtitles aren't fully translated. This was supposed to be a 100% perfect patch, but it really isn't for some reason. And the subtitles were a bit out of place and looked a little weird. I'll admit, it's not my favorite patch, but I couldn't find one that was any better. So, we'll make do with what we can, and we'll just see what happens. Anyway, for right now, let's talk to Kairi. And that's bad, it's outside of the text bubble. So, can you gather the rest of the supplies? Sorry, are you listening to me? Yeah, I heard you. Okay, here's what you need to find. 2 logs, 1 cloth, 1 rope. Bring everything back here. If you need help, just ask. I'm counting on you. So yeah, we're basically playing fetch. Before we do that though, I'm going to go ahead and save, because it's been a long half hour already. And that's pretty much the sum of one whole episode, so let's go ahead and save it real quick. We'll save over the same slot, well why not? And that'll be it for this episode, so thank you everybody for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. I'm glad to be playing this game, though I hope it comes out exactly the way I wanted to, like graphic-wise and everything. I'm kind of nervous on that front, but we'll see what happens. And with that, we'll see you in the next video. Bye, world!